What's up, everybody, and welcome to Pop for This. We are your hosts.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, let me slow down.
Cars, cars, cars.
All right. One, two. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Pop for This. We are your hosts. I am Machi, the Ring Geek.
Kill the guillotine.
McKendy, the total hill.
I like that. And yeah, this week we've got our episode, our Pop 5, Flop 5, Cream of the Crop. So our top highlights, top lowlights, top overall moment of the week. Before we get to that, we've got a quick word with our official cookie, Cookies by Clark. Cookies by Clark. Founded in 2015, our passion for fitness and health led to the creation of delicious, health-conscious baked goods. We believe in keeping things simple, with limited, quality ingredients that we feel good about feeding to our own family. Specializing in cookies, as well as offering brownies, we proudly provide gluten-free and vegan options for everyone to enjoy. Every purchase helps support our small family-owned business, and we truly appreciate your support. So please, visit us on Instagram at Cookies by Clark, the official cookie of the Pop for This podcast. Cookies by Clark, the best cookie in the world for the best podcast in the world. And that is Cookies by Clark, the official cookie of Gil dilating his pupils in front of the camera. So yeah, the Pop 5, Flop 5, Cream of the Crop for the week of March 2nd, 2026. So I'm going to give it over to my partner, my boy, McKendy, the Total Heel, to get us started with the Pop 5.
Yeah. So for the first pop of this week, what are you doing, Gil? Are
Oh,
you
sorry.
lighting? Are you
I gotta get
lighting
my
incense?
list.
Oh, okay.
I gotta
For
get
the
my
first
list.
for the first pop of this week, we have the GOAT, the visionary, the architect, the Kingslayer, the Beast Slayer,
The
Seth
Monday Night
Rollins,
Messiah, don't forget.
the Monday Night Messiah. My
The
favorite
Monday Night Messiah.
version of Seth Rollins,
The
Monday Night
Visionary.
Messiah. Next to
I love
Burn
it.
It Down, Seth Rollins. I love that. But
I love the Monday Night Messiah.
yes, sir.
I
Yes,
thought about
sir.
the heel immediately because Geek. He's been wanting to start a cult for a long, long time.
Yeah,
I still
yes.
do. I still do. It's still on my bucket list. Still on my bucket list. But you never know. Dreams can't come true. You never know. Especially with these days and times. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a savior, and it could be me. But but moving on. So the first pop of this week, Seth finally getting his revenge on Paul Heyman. They're finally moving this story. It makes sense. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed is not here. Okay, let's go to the next option. Paul Heyman. He's the only guy that's left that was there when Seth got betrayed. Logan Paul and Austin Theory. I like the way that Seth used the masked men to distract them. Yes, they're complete morons for just leaving Paul Heyman, but I don't think they were really thinking that, Seth was gonna do what he did and focus all his aggression on Paul Heyman. And I like the beatdown of Paul Heyman. Paul was a
Yeah,
trooper, took a chair straight to the back,
Yep.
and
took
the
that.
blood. Don't forget about the
Did,
blood. What you
And the
want to say,
did he
smell.
break
Gil?
his own nose? Did he break his own nose?
I don't know. I don't know if that was real blood or fake blood, but it was a lot of blood. So yes, I do love this. What do you guys think?
I love him. I just love the fact that Seth is back. He's a little convoluted getting there. But I kind of like all the different masked men and stuff. He was like playing that up on ESPN. I'm just very, very happy that Seth is back. So bravo. Thank you. Thank you for coming back, Seth.
Yeah, I love it too, man. I remember when he showed up at Elimination Chamber. I was like, it's him. That's him. That's him. You know. And I wish they did more of the multiple masked men when it first started. I do like that angle. I think it's cool. It's very Seth Rollins if you really think about it.
It is.
You know,
It is.
you know. So yeah, I love that it's back. Kudos to Paul for taking those bumps. You know, And yeah, I can't wait to see what else happens.
Yeah. Second pop of this week goes to Gunther versus Dragon Lee with their awesome bout with Gunther removing the mask of Dragon Lee. I don't know if they wanted, of course they didn't, they probably did that intentionally. I don't know if Dragon Lee's gonna move forward, but they did hide his face, but I don't know if they're gonna move forward with Dragon Lee with his mask off. Um, that'll be a a way of pushing Dragon League forward. But it was an awesome match. I got to give a shout out to Gunther. Yes, Gunther been having bouts after bouts after bouts, and all these
Yes, he
matches
has.
have been has been awesome. What do you guys think?
I love that Dragon Lee came out before the ring, before the bell even rang. He beating up Gunther on the ramp. Like he knows, like I'm a little motherfucker. I gotta get this, egomaniac. He's probably not even concerned about me right now. Let me jump on his ass. Let me jump his ass right now and get an advantage. And then the intensity of the match, it just kept revving up. And Dragon Lee took some brutal bumps. Um, but I thought it was excellent. And then Gunther putting him in the sleeper and then taking off the mask, forcing him to tap and cover up his face. Like, really, really smart. Really, really smart. And a smart way, which is very difficult to do. It's really hard to have someone tap and look strong.
Mhm.
And I think with this, if you know anything about the luchadors, you know that the mask is like sacred. So him taking it off, and him having a cover, like it made sense for him to do that. So I thought it was great.
They almost fucked up. I almost saw his face.
Now
That
Yeah,
was
you can
really
pause
quick.
it. You can pause it and see his face clearly.
you could.
I
You
almost saw
could.
his face. And I liked it because it was unexpected.
Mhm.
Very.
I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like at first I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
You thought it was a
But
botch?
yeah, but yeah, I liked it, man. That was a crazy match.
Awesome.
Kudos. Gunther. Jesus.
Contender for TV match of the year for WWE, as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like when they give certain matches time. Like when you have two people that can, that can really go. Like give them like 20 minutes just to cook. And they definitely did that with this match.
And the styles
Um,
complement each other so well. Like
mhm.
they complement each other
Gunther
perfect.
Gunther can wrestle anyone,
Yeah.
apparently. Like
Gunther's
jeez.
Gunther's one of those guys, man. He is.
Sometimes some of the best matches is a big guy versus a small guy, you know.
Yeah.
But moving on, moving on. Third pop for this week goes to Liv Morgan promo. Um, Liv taught me some stuff during this promo. First, let me just say Liv looks amazing in this promo. Oh my God. Um, Maybe because the camera was like so close up, like she was just gorgeous. But Liv taught me a lot of things. I didn't know how much stuff that Liv got under her belt. Like, oh my God, Liv was champion 6 times, world
Well,
champion 6 times. Where
now,
was
not
I?
not world champion twice, 4-time tag champ, so 6-time champion.
No, it's 6 time champion.
6-time champ. She's only won the world title twice.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay, but 6 time world champion,
that's
one time crown jewel champion, 1 time
Yep.
Royal Rumble champion, and Money in the Bank champion. I'm like, yo, Liv has been a busy girl.
yep,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they're
yep,
trying to make Stephanie Vaquer look like this amazing wrestler, which she is, but you got to give Liv some props too. She's been working her ass too.
yep.
Like
Absolutely.
she's on her way of becoming also a goat.
Yeah,
Like
Liv is, and don't forget, Liv got that connection to Rhea, and that's in all like to them, they're nemesises. So they have that connection, and Rhea, because Rhea's a top act, like they always have that. Liv is kind of built for the main event in a lot of ways.
yeah,
And I
He
liked
is.
how she said, she told Stephanie, she was like, yeah, Stephanie, stuff was handed to me. You know why? Because I was good. I had a tryout when I was 20 years old and they took me. They didn't take you, like the one thing I didn't like though, she said, you lived in a mud hut. Like she didn't actually like live in a mud hut. Like she's in Chile. This
Chile
isn't,
is kind
the
of it's kind of
Cenozoic
rough over
era.
there.
Yeah, but bro, it's not like It's not like the Cenozoic era or some shit like, oh, he lived in a mud hut. Like, damn, not even wood, a mud hut. Okay. But
Remember, remember, I used to work in Children's International, and I got Kiefer Sutherland to buy to sponsor a kid in Chile
that's
Oh wow,
because
crazy.
that's
the
awesome.
diarrhea was running rampant.
Oh man. Well, that's what happens when you live in that mud hut.
That's awesome. Hey, that's heel. That's heel. That's a heel doing heel shit.
It is.
Yeah,
I agree.
All right, yeah, but yeah, it just opened my eyes. Like Liv has been awesome. And tell you the truth, if you take Rhea out the picture, who's the next top female wrestler? It, it would be Liv.
Probably would
If
be
you're not
live.
looking at if you're looking at the next generation, besides Becky.
Well, if we're looking at it, okay, if we're looking at it like we're not talking about like because even Becky, like Becky's not right now, she's not in a top spot.
I'm
She's
talking about
not.
the next generation. I'm not even talking about
No, no, I know. But what I'm saying is that even if you weren't talking about the
uh,
next generation, I would still make an argument for Liv.
uh,
Still. Because what Oscar's doing, what Becky's doing, none of that is nearly as important as what Liv is doing. And Liv is a stalwart.
uh,
Whatever Liv gets put in, she does well. Like I'm looking at Liv right now a lot like the way I looked at Io last year, especially early on. MVP. Everything she does, stuff she
she's
does with the
fire.
Judgment Day as a
Fire.
tag, well with Dom, the stuff she did with Finn, great. Like that
Uh,
has been like one of the reasons we want to see this turn. Why? Is because they've built it, and who's helped build it? Liv by
and
calling out Finn a couple of times.
don't
That's
forget
good.
one of Liv's standout moments too. When was it that ladder match where
Yeah,
her body got destroyed and everyone was just like, "Holy smokes!" She was
yeah,
bleeding her back. Yeah, it was crazy. She's all in. Liv is all
yeah.
in, and it shows.
yeah.
Uh, all right. Let's push move live to the moon. The fourth pop of this week goes to Roman Reigns versus CM Punk promo face to face. Man,
Hmm.
this got personal. See, the thing is with
Hmm.
this, yo, I don't know what it is. Either these guys, either CM Punk really got heat backstage, or these guys are really good at their jobs because this feud seems really personal. Like that line that Roman Reigns said, we only brought you back to sell a couple of t-shirts, and after I win, I'm gonna give you this the John Cena retirement tour
Retirement tour.
and
Yeah,
then treatment and then send you to NXT to train the next generation.
That
And
I'm
when
gonna
you
beat.
that I'm gonna beat yo and like people
That was
like
good.
saying who's we and when to me when you say we I'm thinking Triple H,
Triple H creative, yeah,
because Triple
definitely.
H and CM Punk they don't have a good history. Like you could equally say like they have like a business relationship, and the only reason
They have a
that
yeah.
Triple H brought him back is because these guys are still chanting CM Punk, CM Punk. So it's a business decision,
It is a
you
yeah,
know?
and that is a
yeah,
professional relationship that they have. Whereas
yeah,
Roman, you could really see him like politicking or hanging around Triple H. You could really, really see that. I hope
yeah.
that's something they attack. I do. I do. The one thing I didn't like that I thought was kind of, I'm not a big fan of cheap heat. You know, I was never a fan of like, a heel coming out and saying, uh, you know, my opponent is just a lowly scumbag like the rest of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I never liked that. Oh, Minneapolis, what a dump. I like that to me was always like cheap heat. And I think we got some of that when Punk was like, I'm gonna bury you next to your father. Like, all right, okay, I guess. That part I was like, it didn't really hit. I felt like Punk could have done better.
I
Um,
almost.
with that
Oh,
specifically. But generally, yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really good. And the hatred, it seems very real.
I almost feel like Punk was holding back. Like
I
he
mean,
wasn't expecting Roman to bring up like the backstage stuff. Like remember Roman said some stuff that like we know Punk is famous for, but that's not how Punk is acting right now. It was like the
True.
backstage stuff, like you're not happy back there. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what? That's not how Punk is portraying himself. So I don't know if Roman was pulling something out of the air, if that's not really what happening, or if it is really happening, you know?
And
But
he's
I
bringing
think Punk
his.
was holding back and he had to do something big,
Mm,
because he's supposed to be Mr. Promo,
yeah,
not Roman. And I think he was holding back. And I do think the last part was a little like I wasn't expecting that from Punk.
it was
But I do
very.
think
Yeah,
It came out
the
of
next
nowhere.
it
it,
did.
It
right,
came
it
out of
came out of
nowhere.
nowhere. And I feel like he was just trying to do something huge. Like that's not really what he wanted to say or what he wanted to do.
Yeah,
Because Roman was pulling out like specific things. Like, wait, what do you? This is what we doing?
yeah.
You know? And I think Punk can bury Roman if he
I
really
think he
wants
can.
to.
Yeah, I
Roman is
can.
not that good. Like he can
Yeah.
bury Roman. So
I thought
I can't wait.
I thought they were gonna lean into the more of the when he said, I made you guys, I picked you. He said, no, you picked the other two. Vince, like you picked the other two, but because CM Punk didn't want Roman. He wanted
Mm-mm.
what, Chris Hero or something like that. Some other guy when he was
Yeah,
trying to
some
form the
other
Shield.
guy.
I
Yeah.
thought
Yeah.
the
Yes. Yes.
I thought CM Punk was gonna
Yes.
lean into that, like
Yeah.
because like yo, bro, I didn't even want you, bro. I got stuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you sucked. You still suck. You just
Especially,
something like that.
especially,
Exactly.
especially when Roman said, "No, no, no, you picked the other two. You picked the
Yeah.
other guys. You didn't pick me." I thought that they were gonna go. I thought that they were that Punk would have said something
Like
different.
he still would have had some resent for the fact that Punk didn't pick him, you
Yeah.
know? But yeah, it was an intense promo. Like I want to know, like, okay, what's the next step? Because you guys still have like maybe 5 or 6 weeks until like WrestleMania. Like you still got a whole bunch of time. I know Roman Reigns is not gonna be there for the whole thing. So what are you guys gonna do now? And plus, when he is there, when are you guys gonna start throwing hands? Because that's a line you start throwing hands right after.
Yep.
When you start mentioning to people dead fathers.
Roman
Yeah.
needs to be Cody Rhodes right now. If he really wants to be over and stay over against a CM Punk, because I swear the next promo CM Punk's gonna bury him. I know he is. Because remember Roman's track record. Like it this is why we don't like him. It's not great.
Yeah.
It's not. Big dog. Keep
Once.
calling me Paul. Big dog. Like, like you don't have the greatest in the world title.
Yeah.
You're just the OTC. So like I think Roman needs to come next time Roman sees CM Punk, he needs to stomp him out, to be honest. Don't even
I'm
give him a
surprised he didn't
chance to
do that.
talk.
I'm surprised he didn't do it then. That's a crazy line to throw at you.
It's a wild thing to say.
Yeah. So moving on. Um, Before we get to our last pop, we do have some honorable mentions. Um, the first mention was the medal match for the U.S. Championship.
Yeah.
Um, what was the guy's name?
El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Yes,
Bro,
the name is
that name gotta go,
it gotta
bro. That
go.
name
But the
gotta go.
match, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, that name
I
gotta
enjoyed it.
go. Yeah, it was a good match. It was a barn burner. And the next one is the Slam and Sami Zayn slow heel turn.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I, I've said what I've said. Like I'm enjoying it. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, but I'm still waiting for that payoff. But, there's that title scene there's a lot going on right now. So it's not like that's gonna happen anytime soon. So in between now and then, this is great for his
we
character and I'm enjoying it.
we still have SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Oh, we got
We
plenty
still
of
have
time.
SummerSlam.
They got
And
plenty of time.
we now know that they might be moving towards Attitude Era stuff. Drew just lost the title on a SmackDown.
Yeah.
Cody's lost the title and got it back. These are things that used to happen that I kind of want to see. It's okay to lose a title. You're over.
Yeah.
It's okay to have it for a month or two. That's fine. You're still Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
mhm.
So
And especially
who
now,
knows, man?
the PLEs, except for the major ones, they're only 4 or 5 matches. So you
Yeah,
gotta have matches of consequence on other shows. You know what I'm saying? So I like that.
Yeah, in a place where they're saying like story matters and everything, they focus a lot on story. They're telling the right story with Sami Zayn. The
uh,
Sammy's having all the right conversations with the right people. I just hope they don't drop the ball
Yeah, hopefully.
with this, you know? And
I'm
when
gonna
that
say
turn
it.
happens, mm,
It
it's gonna be
has to lead
big.
to a title. It
Yeah, it
doesn't
has
make
to
any
lead to title.
sense. It doesn't make any sense any other way.
People are aiming for SummerSlam, maybe SummerSlam.
Listen, for
The way
me, as
they like slow burns, I'm thinking even longer than that.
it doesn't see that's the other thing though is that even for me, like I want that payoff, but I don't need that payoff right away. I
Mhm,
don't. Like this whole thing of Sammy losing, chasing the title. This is not just with Drew. This is not a new thing. This is something they talked about for a while. You know, wanting, people were dying for Sammy to win the title against Roman. Remember that? Remember
mhm.
that? It was Roman against Sammy. I think was it at Elimination Chamber? I can't remember which one it was when he got kicked out of the bloodline. Like people have been wanting
Yeah,
it since then, so it's okay if it takes its time. But I do want that to be the end game. Like for
Yeah.
me, that should be the end game.
Mhm,
yeah, exactly.
mhm. Um, and the final, the last pop of the week goes to the tag team action this week. They stepped it up a notch this week with the tag team action. They had that female tag team match with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte and Julia and
Kiana.
Kayana.
Kiana. Yep,
I really like that match.
yep,
Um, it really it really makes me think about how they're gonna move forward with the female tag team division. I think it's gonna be Alexa Bliss and Charlotte versus Nia Jax and Lash Legend at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
yep.
That's
that's
what
what
it
it
looks
feels
like
like.
to me. But going back to the tag teams, yeah, they had the male gauntlet was pretty good. I like gauntlet matches.
Yeah, me too.
I just don't like I just didn't like the outcome, but we're gonna get back to that. Yeah, the gauntlet match was fire. What do you guys think?
I like the female match because it makes sense now. Remember, we used to talk about basically all the top females were in a tag team. The
Uh-huh,
Bookie Warriors, Alexa and Charlotte,
uh-huh,
Nia, and this one, and it makes sense now because now Rhea and Io are done,
uh-huh.
and the Kabuki Warriors are done, and now it opens up for like Lash, Legend, and I don't know how long they're gonna stick with Charlotte and Alexa. I guess it's working. I do see it working. It's
It
fine,
is
Yeah, it's
working. I
working.
think it's working. I think it's working.
so. But I like the direction it's going. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't. It's Bailey and Lyra.
I think they're still a tag team, but I don't know, or at the very least, they're still friends. I don't know if they're going to be involved in the tag division. I don't know.
Mm,
It looks like they're both going to be part of this intercontinental
yeah.
title thing.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're included, but I do
Okay.
agree. I think it was good. The tag team got spotlight this week. The R-Truth, Damian Priest, I think that is a fun pairing. They put it together really quick. I don't know that they should have won. But yeah, overall, I thought it was really, really good to highlight them the way they did. And Kiana James, she's a stud, man. She's she's money. She's money. I
In
expect
so many
her.
ways.
I expect her to be a pretty big deal moving
They should have
forward.
been had Julia yelling like that.
Yeah, right.
It was scary.
That's the
I
first time
like
I
this
ever heard
version
her
of Julia.
talk, tell you the truth.
I like this version of Julia. They're starting to
She
show her
doesn't look
brutality a little more.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Well,
she
she's
doesn't. She
she's
doesn't.
Italian in Japanese.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
That's
okay.
why her name
That
is
makes sense.
Julia. Yeah, Julia. It's Italian. Yeah. She grew
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah, she grew up like people were. I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing, but like people in Japan were like mad racist to her because she wasn't full Japanese, but she doesn't speak Italian. She's like only speaks Japanese. But
That's crazy.
yeah,
All right, so yeah, that was our pop five for this week, guys. So please like and subscribe. Let us know What do you think that should have been on the top five? Let us know what you thought of the top five, and what you think that shouldn't have been on the top five. All right. And once again, like and subscribe. Do it now, right now, right
Now.
now, right now, now,
Now. You're
now,
not doing it.
now. Did you do it yet? Did you do it yet? Did you do it yet?
Okay.
Okay.
All
Don't
Did you
make
do it
me.
yet? All right. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our flop five, our shit bag of the week. Yeah.
Do list.
Yes, and that's gonna go to the guillotine.
Yo. So we're gonna cut the heads
I like
off
that.
some really sad performances for this week.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna start this list off with the vision and how stupid you can be when you see there's already multiple masked men. Don't chase after all of them and leave Paul Heyman in the ring by himself.
There you go.
Can WWE just give us a little, like someone that's just a little, like I know they're meatheads, but
Yeah.
just
It's
just a
the adrenaline.
little.
It's the adrenaline. It's
They
the
get so upset.
adrenaline.
I'm gonna fuck that guy up, and
Yeah,
then they
they
just
get so
leave.
Ah,
upset.
I'm gonna go
D
get him.
Dude, you just lost the elimination chamber. Like it's been an emotional month. Like, oh my, like, it's been an emotional couple of months, bro. We're dropping like flies over here. What's going on?
That's a fact.
Crazy.
That's a
But
fact.
yeah, that was stupid. And that starts off the list. So we're starting off good.
Yeah. I feel like,
Uh
especially like, okay, if you're the vision, you're the vision.
We're not the
Okay.
vision. We're the blind, and now
Well,
we're the
yeah,
blind.
like your name is not really fitting, you guys, because that was stupid. Like, what are you
You didn't see
doing?
that coming. The
Like,
vision. You didn't
yeah,
see that coming.
you
yeah,
need glasses.
yeah, that was
Uh,
bad. That was bad. That was bad.
yeah, so it just gets better from here because the next on the list, our girl, the flop star, Jade Cargill.
The queen, the goat.
Guys, there's nothing we can do. It's a lost cause because now she's bringing people down with her. And poor Rhea
Man, they don't.
had no hope. It was a
None.
terrible segment. It was just, it felt weird. It felt like they didn't even know what they were doing out there. And that's not the Rhea I like. So that
Yeah.
was horrible.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna lean into this online beef. Like they didn't do it at all. They have a lot of ammo that they can use, but they're just
It's
not
right
doing
there.
it. And
It was right there.
it was just awkward. Like I wanted it to end immediately.
Immediately.
Like, yo,
Immediately.
bro.
And
I just feel bad with when certain wrestlers are out there and you could tell that it's just going bad and they just have to stand
push
there
it
and
and
just
just push
go
through it.
through it.
Yeah.
And like the crowd is having no reaction whatsoever. They're just because and they're all just in this awkward moment too, like, this is not good.
Yeah.
This is not
Yeah.
good at all.
And it's not like we don't have examples. Like remember Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They went off script, but it was just like, nah, like you're in it. Like, let's do it. We'll talk about it backstage. You know
Hmm.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, let's be professionals here. This is what we're doing. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it kind of exposed Rhea to me too.
Yeah. I mean, Rhea's
Yeah.
not, you said it. Rhea's not like if we had skill points and Rhea was a build a character and we were to distribute her skill points, like her mic skills, we'd give her just enough so that she'd be like average. And that's what she is. She's a solid promo, but if someone comes in and they're not hitting it, the quality of what she's doing is going to be going down. And
Yeah.
Jade definitely did that. I hope that when they get in the actual ring and have the actual match, that's not what happens. But unfortunately, there's a reason Jade is always in the flop five. And a lot of times it's for her segments, sure. But most of the time it's for her wrestling, which is not good. It's not entertaining. And I don't know. Maybe they'll go to the online beef. Maybe they're like, it's early in the beef. We got 6 more weeks. Maybe they'll go into it a little bit later. But yeah, that segment was bad. That was really bad.
Yeah. Um, Unfortunately, yeah. Get rid of her, guys. It's okay. It's okay.
Release her. Release
Release her.
her.
Send her somewhere
Too
else.
sweet.
Next on the list, we have
uh,
Drew McIntyre losing to Cody Rhodes. And to be clear, it's not that we don't think it was a terrible idea to put the championship on Cody before to go against Randy. It just shouldn't have been at Drew's expense on a
Mhm.
SmackDown
mhm,
a month away before Mania.
A
They
mhm.
could
month
have got
away. That's
a month
crazy.
away,
That's
so
That's nuts.
it almost feels like they're doing him dirty on purpose now.
it. It reminds me a little bit of what happened with CM Punk. Remember, The Rock got involved, and then a month before WrestleMania, or a month and a half at Elimination Chamber, what happened? The Rock took the title off of CM Punk, and it was like, well, what the fuck? Why? Because WWE had a bigger match in mind, Rock Cena, and they felt that that needed the title. And I understand, you want to have the biggest match possible, but again, like Drew was doing he was doing great work. He really, really was. And I hate that he had to lose it, but we are where we are. And I have no issue with Orton and Cody. Actually, that match needs to happen. It does. It's just sucks that the cards fell the way they did, and Drew had to be the one to lose.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I feel that Drew was a casualty of business. Um
100%.
Randy Orton and Cody is definitely the bigger match. This is WrestleMania. They're not doing good in ticket sales. They needed to put Cody in the main event picture, and this is how they did it. Sorry, it had to be Drew. Hopefully, down the line, he gets back his championship and they give him a good run. Um, Drew did nothing wrong. I just don't like the logic of it because, because it didn't make sense to Drew's character. Drew promised that he wouldn't interfere in the match, and he interfered in the match.
Yeah.
And if you're a smart person, like you wouldn't, because why are you attacking someone? Because in wrestling logic, they're gonna give that person their revenge back by giving them a match. And you attacked Cody. Why did you attack Cody?
Like you went through all that trouble to make sure Cody didn't fight you again.
And you
You
attacked him.
were you were very specific about the details and how the match had to be and what the stipulation was, but you're gonna overlook a detail that you set in place. You weren't gonna
If
interfere. Like you agreed
but
to
it,
that.
if Cody had won though, maybe that's the point. He didn't want Cody to win, and he knew Cody would have won. That's this thing about Cody Rhodes.
He wins.
He
He
wins. Yeah.
wins.
Yeah, he finds a way to win. He's
Yeah.
gonna win, and Drew is trying to avoid that. I
Yeah.
do agree with you guys in a way, but I think they like he didn't get to explain the logic more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
And I get it. And they're also trying to find a way to take that title off of him and give it to Cody.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
yeah. Sorry, Drew.
But sorry, Drew. But
Still love
moving
you.
on, we have Johnny Gargano's segment on SmackDown. I don't know, it didn't go so well for him in the tag team. It kind of fizzled out. Never really got a fire going. He started doing this planking thing now, and then they feed him to Obafemi. I don't know what the point of that was. They could have did that to anyone else. They could have continued Oba's feud with Rusev,
Yeah.
but
Like
I didn't. That doesn't make Gargano look strong at all, or whatever they're trying to do with this angle.
I thought, like at first when they started doing the planking thing, there were certain parts of it that were really funny. Like when the mystery box, how he was
Yeah,
laying all the way on top of it, and he was just like sad. Like I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. And then like, but for this to be the payoff, it's like, what? It's just it didn't hit for me. It didn't land for me. And for him to be the one, like you don't need again, you don't need to feed him to Oba. Like we know that
Yeah,
Oba doesn't exactly have something to do right now, but Johnny Gargano should be like having dope matches with other people.
yeah, exactly. Like like why did it have to be Johnny Gargano out of all people?
In
You
another
know,
universe, Johnny Gargano is
I
Daniel
still
Bryan 2.0. I'm telling you.
I still don't know how I feel about this whole Oba push. Because I look at Trick Williams, I like what they're doing with Trick Williams, and Trick Williams is already in like this. I wouldn't say the main event scene, but right below the main
He's
event
getting
scene
a
in a
main event
way.
reaction.
Main
Yeah.
That's for
event
damn sure.
reaction. I'm like, why are they not doing something similar with Oba on Raw? Um,
It's too much black people for them to handle.
I
It's too much.
I don't
like,
And
mind I don't mind the squashes so much. It's just okay, where are we going? Where are we going? You're talking about this guy and presenting him like he's a big deal. Well, what is his thing for WrestleMania? What is it? What is it? Because I don't want it to be fucking Rusev. I don't want that to be the Mania match. Like I want Brock and Oba. That's what I want. Like to me, it makes total sense. Seth Rollins though is a wild card now. He's a wild card in all of that. I don't know what they're gonna do with fucking with Brock, and he's gonna be back. I think he's back this Monday, coming. I
oh, is
think.
he?
I
mhm.
think. I might
I
be
wanted
wrong.
Oba to have more of an interaction with more of the top stars. Like when in the Royal Rumble, I wanted him to interact with Cody Rhodes, interact with Roman Reigns, interact with okay, Seth wasn't there, Randy Orton. One of the top guys. He's interacting with people, but they're not really they're mid-carders or
Yeah.
And
people
that's being
below mid
generous.
Carters,
That's being
I I
generous.
They're
think
mid
I think
Carters.
I think Trick Williams threw a wrench in their over plan. They can't control that, what happened with Trick. They weren't planning that at all, I think. That was just like, whoa, people just love this guy.
Mhm.
And I think they're trying to slowly push Oba by putting him on both shows, but they're missing the mark a little bit because you don't need to do that. He was already over. Like he was just put him against notable people. Rusev, Sheamus, you had mentioned Mark. You know what I mean? Like people that it's hard to get through.
Yes.
And even if they did the Gargano thing, let Gargano defend himself at least. Let Gargano
Mhm.
wrestle. Let him be Johnny Wrestling. Like
Yeah.
he's not gonna beat Oba, but like do something.
Make
Don't
it a
go out like
competitive
that,
match. Make it a
Yeah.
right?
competitive match.
And I wouldn't
Or
have a
even use
problem
that to
with
even use that to show Oba can fight someone like a Johnny Gargano.
mhm.
He doesn't have to wait for these giants.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
I think Oba by the sheer force of his personality, his wrestling and his talking, he's gonna be over. He is. It's different. It's a different kind of thing from how Trick is over. It's different. Like Brock, when he was a face, was over in a very different way from The Rock. It's there are different things that you like them for. Now with Trick, I think Trick, he's a bit more versatile in that sense, but I do still think that Oba even now is kind of inevitable. But if they don't have something clear for him, and like you said, have him interact with people of substance,
Mhm.
then what is he? He's Omas. He's Braun Strowman. He's just a big,
He's
strong.
Rusev. He's Rusev.
Yeah,
Like
yes, he's just a brute. And like,
Yeah.
no, Oba, of all these brutes that you've had, no, Oba is different. He is different. Y'all saying he's the future of the company? Well, booking like it. Well,
So with that, we're gonna get to our last flop. This is a tough one because we're big fans of this guy, big fans, and we thought they were gonna go a different direction.
very different.
Dom losing the IC title to Penta. And let's be clear, I do think Penta deserves the title. He's over. I like Penta, but I don't think he should have took it off Dom because of a curse from
From
Some
Yeah,
random match.
some random match that I they didn't even build up the match like that.
No,
At
they
all.
You
didn't.
know, so and the match was kind of like overshadowed a little bit with the the Judgment Day
Hmm.
deciding what's going to happen with it. You know, so it's like, and there was a whole other title they could have used.
The AAA.
Yeah, so that made the list for me because I think it was a wasted moment for really good Dom loss.
Yeah. I I feel like it was it was wasted for two people. Like I really I like Danhausen. He's really funny. He's very entertaining. But I don't think he should be used as fuel for someone to lose a match or as a cog in the storyline for the Judgment Day. Because that match and all of
It
that,
didn't need it.
that like all of that was for the Judgment Day. That was for the Judgment Day for Finn and for Dom.
Yeah,
It wasn't about putting a belt on Penta. It was about that. And I felt like, okay, so people are gonna lose major titles now because they get cursed by Danhausen? Like
that's what I'm saying.
it was a like they didn't have like extended interaction or anything. Yeah, and I wanted to see Dom and Finn for the belt, which I mean it technically still can be. It's WWE. They can write it any way they fucking want. But yeah, I was hoping for something a bit more clearer, and this kind of muddies up the waters.
Also, I just thought of something. It kind of Dom already bought like walks the fine line of funny and like not taken seriously sometimes.
Mhm.
And for him to lose that way, I don't know. I hope it doesn't do anything major to like put him down a path. Or, you know what I mean? Like
Like he's a
I like
comedy act,
Dom.
kind of in a way.
Yeah. And to me, he's never really shown like really tough guy. He's always been like, this funny little sneak guy
Underhanded,
entertainment.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I hope it doesn't do anything to, make him like into this one path,
Or
like
take
this
us,
comedy guy.
or us take him less seriously.
If
Yeah,
they're
Yeah.
Dom has a
going
lot of potential.
if they're going towards, the feud towards if they're going to do the feud between Dom and Finn, you know, with Dom losing the title, it kind of makes the feud lose a little bit of its fire, especially with the WrestleMania around the corner. And like you said, this Dom dropping the title came out of nowhere. Like they didn't even promote the match or anything like that. I didn't even know the match was gonna happen until Raw happened. Raw started, you know.
Fact.
Um. So yeah. The fact if they are gonna do it, the fact the title's not involved, it doesn't. It like the match loses its luster a little bit, And had another championship. They had the Triple A. He could have dropped the Triple A to Penta, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. But if I'll tell you this, if they don't put some gas on this feud and they need to start throwing hands because that's a big loss.
It
Like
Yeah.
is.
Dom asked for the hammer, Finn
Yep.
stopped it,
Yep.
and it caused me to lose the championship. Like we're gonna have some words. We're gonna move some furniture around.
Yeah.
Like there better
Exactly.
be some serious heat the next Raw.
Yep. That's a fact. It's a fact.
And that's it, guys. That's our flop five for the
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Let us know what we missed, if we should have added anything stupid, anything doo doo. Like and subscribe. And we're going to move on to the cream of the crop. And Mr. Geek, that's going to be you.
All right. Okay, everybody. It is time for the cream of the crop. The top moment, top performer thing that we like this week. Now, before we get to that, we've got someone on our honorable mention who we have to fit in here, and that is Trick Williams and
Tricky
his
Williams.
his ascent. He was on Breakfast Club. He was on a couple of morning shows. They got that new vignette with him sticking his foot in the elevator, wiggling his foot around. Like it's all gold. It's all entertaining. And Trick Williams is gonna be a huge star. if they don't make this happen, then well, then y'all are really, really, truly racist because Trick Williams is like he's inevitable, man.
Wow, Mark.
Like, there's no
Wow, Mark.
bro. There's listen.
Listen, you guys
WWE
are
does not
racist.
WWE does not have the best track record with black wrestlers and putting them at the top of the card. That's why I have my concerns sometimes with Oba. I don't want them to Kofi Kingston him. I don't want that to happen. 2 minutes later. Yeah. So, all right. So we're sorry, everyone. Unfortunately, we had a power outage with our buddy Gil, the Guillotine. He's up in New Hampshire, and sometimes things get spotty. So we're gonna trudge through and finish this up without him. So we were just talking about Trick Williams, and yeah, that was our honorable mention, and we're gonna go to our cream of the crop for the week, which is Seth Rollins getting his revenge. We spoke about it already a few times, but it was just really, really good to have him back. To see him have everybody running scared, having them making stupid decisions, leaving Paul Heyman unprotected. Props to Paul Heyman for taking the bumps that he took. And now you know, now there's some intrigue. What happens with Seth? We know the main title matches, they're all set. Now it's like, okay, what are the other matches that are going to fall into place? Well, Seth is always interesting. So what happens with him? We're going to be sure to keep our eye on it. So that was our cream of the crop for the week. So yeah, Kendi.
Yeah, I'm dying to see where this leads to. Everybody wants to know who is Seth going to be facing at WrestleMania. Seeing how Braun Breaker is out, Bronson Reed is out. The next Paul Heyman guy that I can, and it looks like Logan Paul and Austin Theory are going to go for the tag team titles, which I
Mm-hmm.
think they need to do.
Yeah,
Bring
it's
some
smart.
gold
It's
onto the
smart.
vision.
It's smart. It's
Yeah,
smart.
bring some gold onto the vision. And the next Paul Heyman guy that I can probably think of that can probably face Seth is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
If they're gonna go down that lane again.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time. I don't remember the year. I don't remember the exact year, but I do know it was during Kofi, that same year
Russell
of
it was
Kofi
WrestleMania
Mania.
35. It was WrestleMania
Yeah.
35. It was 7 years ago.
So it was I think that was the last time that
Yeah.
Brock and Seth faced each other, and
Yeah.
it was at Mania too.
Yeah. I
And
wouldn't
so they do have a lot of history.
yeah.
Um, they could go that route, but you never know. They might surprise you. Braun Breaker might actually make
He
it
might come
back
back. He
until
might come back.
WrestleMania. We still have a good like what 6 weeks, 5 weeks
And they didn't give him a
ahead
timeline.
of us.
They didn't
Yeah,
give him a timeline.
yeah.
Hernia surgeries, and I know because my father had a hernia surgery. A lot of my families had to have them. Yo, those recovery times are wild. Like my father had his, and like it took him like, I mean, he's still recovering, and it was 7 years ago. He had all these complications. My cousin had it when he was 35. He was fine in a month and a half, and it was the same kind of thing that happened with
Dude,
Braun Breaker.
dude, I might.
So
I'll if I had to put some money on it, I'll put money Bond Breaker making it
makes it back.
makes it back by
I'd
WrestleMania.
say that's more like if I had to pick whether it's more likely or not, I'd say it's more likely. Yeah.
Dude, he's a young man.
Mm-hmm. Take care
Modern
of
medicine
himself.
modern medicine is amazing
It is.
nowadays. Bro, I think he had a lot of time off. He still has a lot of time off ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he can make it back by WrestleMania.
He
And
can.
he does all he needs is probably maybe two Raws before WrestleMania just to build up the match with him and
Yeah,
Seth
because the
to
the
make it
heat,
fire because the heat is already there.
the animosity is already there.
Is
Yeah.
already there,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they don't have to do much to to make us really want this match. We already really want a match, so
Yeah.
they don't have to do much.
Yeah.
So yes, I really hope
And I
he makes it back.
I
And
like that. It would be a fresh matchup. It ties up the storyline. It frees Brock to do something else. Femi. So that for me would be ideal. But if that doesn't happen, then I could see them going with Seth Rollins and Brock again. But
mm.
only time will tell, man. So
Yeah,
I
so guys, please like and subscribe. Let us know what do you think of what's the next step for Seth Rollins. Who's he gonna face? Is it gonna be Braun Breaker? Is it gonna be Brock Lesnar? Please let us know.
Yep.
Um, and I think that's our show for this week.
Yep, that's our show. So appreciate you spending time with us. As always, like, subscribe, follow. And as my partner says, if you're not doing it now, what the fuck? You doing
So
it?
do it now. Do
You
it right
doing it?
now. Do it
All
right
right. I
now.
don't think you're
Now.
doing it. You're
Now.
not doing it. Do it.
Do it
Do
now.
it.
Do it
Do it.
now.
Do
Do it.
it.